Hey guys, what's up? Blue Saber here, and this is my Hell and Hell run of Hollow Vergil on Vergil's Downfall for Devil May Cry. This mission was a pain in the fucking ass. It took me like an hour to complete. You just gotta wait for him to attack with that the mid-air volcano move and just wait for him and then use LB or L1 with PS3. Get above him, slam down, and just juggle him like a bitch. Seems a bit cheap, but what the hell, he's much cheaper. This was me fucking up the jump cancel, because I'm not very good at it. I never did it in the old games, and I've just started doing it in Vergil's Downfall. But I'd actually take my time at certain parts, I didn't always do it quickly. If you're not very good at jump cancelling either, it's the best way to do it. I mean, you could clearly see some spaces between my slashes, so... You know, I'm not the best at it, and I managed to pull it off. And I even dropped him once or twice. Here, if you just wait for the sound the swords make, you will dodge these. And these, you could just casually jog away like you just don't even notice they're there. You've got to dodge these. I believe there's 4 of the first swords, 6 of the big swords, and then 3 of these, I believe. I counted them because I was getting really pissed off and it took me forever, like I said, so I had plenty of time to analyse this guy. Although, I think all of these combos he does are random. There's like, he does about 4 of them. Sometimes he does more, and sometimes he parries you anyway, because of the bell end. One thing, if he does the Stinger B immediately, you want to get the fuck out of there, because he always does that 1,000 cuts, so he always did with me, and he always caught me. But, if he does the Stinger B at the end of his combo, then juggle away. Why not? Take this, you bastard. Takes all that fucking stress it took me to beat you, prick. And I dropped him again. God damn it. Yeah, I got impatient here. That's what happens if you do not wait till the end of his combo. That also happens if you use Doppelganger, so do not use Doppelganger. Or Phantom Swords, because he seems to get more defensive. I use Phantom Swords, and they always seem to pull his Phantom Swords out, and I can't stop them for shit, so... That was a bad move on my part. Although, if you're going for an SSS rank, this probably won't work. I mean, I believe I get a C for all this shit, but... I don't care. Hell and Hell, Hollow Vergil, he was my only obstacle completing this mode. That's mainly because I'm insanely cheap and decided to use Super Vergil to go through it, except for this one fight. So my god, I wanted a decent rank at the end of this shit. He's so annoying. I think anyone who thinks the other bosses in the game were way too easy need to fight this guy. I think he's the hardest boss by far. Especially in Hell and Hell mode. He just doesn't let up. I think he's a cool boss on other bosses. Well, on other difficulties. Even on Dante Must Die, but my god, I hate him on Hell and Hell. I never want to play this again. No, that's a lie. I do want to do a perfect run, but I don't know if I'm going to be arsed, like, sacrificing another hour of my life to just fail 50 times against this guy. Because I just get hit by stupid little mistakes and, like, getting impatient. And that's why I fuck up, and I don't think that's good. I can't be arsed after a while. I just want to get it over with. Oh, what a beautiful hit. And I believe he dies from this. Take this, you son of a bitch. Yes, taste the dirt. He was beaten. Thank fuck. Alright guys, hope this helped. If any of you are struggling with Hell and Hell, that's the best way I found to beat him. The other method I used was finding attacks where like if he stomped down onto the ground or sting a bead, getting away from him and then closing the distance and attacking him. But that didn't work nearly as well as this tactic did. As you can see, this tactic's cheap as fuck. Like I said, you don't get a very high ranking. I got a C, and that was just from juggling him. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope it helped. See you later.